Hello, this is Brad Campbell here for an M14 draft video. Um, yeah, drafted the set quite a lot. Had a lot of fun with it, but yeah, let's just jump right in here. All right, this pack, terrible rare. Um, this card's okay in the right deck. I'm probably not going to pack one pick on it. Rod's a fine sideboard card, nothing we really want though. So our options, I believe, are the Liturgy and the Pacifism. And a lot of people think white's pretty underpowered, worst color. I've had some success with it in the past. I'm not just gonna like, oh, this card's white, not taking it. I don't have that attitude at all, but I do like black more than white. So when I have the option of two removal spells, I think I'm gonna go with the black one. So probably just going with the Liturgy here. Pacifism is a fine card. We're not really passing too many good black cards. Not really passing too good cards of any color. This pack's pretty bad. Like the Spider's fine. Pacifism's good. Liturgy's good. This card's okay, but everything else is. And this guy's fine, but everything else is pretty bad. So yeah, just gonna go with the Liturgy here. And then, oh my. So the rare's missing, so who knows what that person took. So options, we have Enlarge, which is pretty sweet. Geyser, which is very good. Um, the Marauding Maulhorn, very good monster. Claustrophobia, blue removal, can't go wrong. Like Time Ebb's fine, Giant Spider's fine. Okay, unfortunately none of the good cards are black to make our decision easier, so I like black red and black blue more than I like black green, although Enlarge is probably the strongest of the cards in this pack. If we don't take it, then we're sending a pretty strong signal to the player to our left that we're not going to be taking green cards, which is true. We probably won't be, unless they just, come flooding over to us. And unfortunately, whatever card we take is double color. So I don't know. I'm torn between the Claustrophobia. I guess I just want to take the Claustrophobia. Take the good removal spell. Geyser's fine, but blue-black's good color combination and rewarded. There's another good green cards. Jeez, a lot of good green cards. Maybe I should have taken the Enlarge. But that said, wow, there's a lot of good cards in this pack. I think I'm just going to take the Claustrophobia here. Blue removal, it's very good. Best blue common, I think. Maybe, I don't know, Divination, Essence Scatter, but no. Blue removal is hard to get, so I'm just going to take the Claustrophobia. Once again, noting that we're passing two good green cards and another Maulhorn. So red and green are going to be looking pretty good to the player to our left, and apparently green's open from that direction as well. Rare and uncommon missing. Yeah, I'm just going to take Claustrophobia. Here we have like Staff of the Mind Magus. Excuse me. Fine card and like the heavy mono blue, but I'm not taking it right now. So only other options are like a Cursed Spirit, which I think is what we're taking. Like Glimpse. I don't really like this card. It's just a bad divination. Negate's fine. I like to usually have one in my blue decks, but I think I'm just going to take the Accursed Spirit. It's a good evasion beater. Goes along with our first two picks or three picks quite well, so I'm going to take that. Oh my. So blue is definitely looking open, and there's a shock too. So it looks like black and white are being, not even so much black, but mostly white being taken. I don't know. Do I take a third Claustrophobia? Or one of these two guys? I have no idea. We already have two, and a Liturgy. This is interesting. No matter what we take, we're sending bad blue signals for pack 2, but I mean, that's okay. That means we're still getting good blue cards this pack in pack 3. Oh man, I guess I just take another Claustrophobia. Blue removal's hard to come by, and I guess we can get random flyers anytime, although I like both these cards a lot. I'm just going to take the Claustrophobia, I guess. Yeah. This pack, Molten Burst, very good card, but we're not in red, so this guy's actually terrible. I've tried him once or twice. It's just been horrible. 4 mana 1/1, just that doesn't have haste, just asking to get killed. Never really going to get much value, and you're exiling a card. So usually you're just 2 for 1ing yourself. To play a 4 mana 1/1, not very good. I try and stay away from this guy if possible. Our options are Archaeomancer, or Seacoast Drake. Archaeomancer is probably the pick here. Definitely the most upside. I like Seacoast Drake a lot, in blue-black especially. But I think I'm just going to take the Archaeomancer because maybe we'll get some divinations, hopefully a Doomblade or something good. And then, or more Archaeomancers, I guess. Dismissing a Dream, it's cute with the Zephyr charge. I've tried it once or twice. Not really. Didn't really like it. It's just a 7-mana enchantment that's like not doing anything when it hits the board. It's not very good in my opinion. Like I said, I want to get a negate, but we can get those anytime. Archaeomancers are pretty sweet, so I'm going to take that guy. Definitely better than Child of Night here. We're not a Child of Night deck. Alright, well, nothing really good here for us except for the wall, so we're going to take a Wall of Frost. Really need some things for these Archaeomancers. We have 3 Claustrophobias, which is pretty sweet. This guy I'd never, ever play, unless I absolutely have to. The 2-mana 2/1 is pretty bad. Just the format's full of 1/3s. I know you've all probably heard that a time or two, but it just dies most of the time. So yeah, not taking that. So our options are like Duress or Wild Ricochet, which I don't think is what we're taking. Someone could board that in against us and just get us, but same with Duress. So I'm just gonna take Duress. And there's a Time Ebb and a Ring Flesh. I think I'm just gonna take Time Ebb. We have a lot of removal that we don't really need the Ring Flesh. Time Ebb's sweet with Archaeomancer. So yeah, taking Time Ebb here. None of these cards are playable. The Cankers might be playable. We need a body, which we only have 4 right now. And one of them is a wall, and the other 2 are Archaeomancers and a Cursed Spirit. So yeah, might play that guy. I've played him before. I'm not happy about it, but I guess we can take the Staff here. I don't care about any of these cards. Pretty good first pack, though. 3 Claustrophobias is pretty insane. Like, we just need something else to turn on our Archaeomancers, though. I guess we have Liturgy, but I don't know if we're playing that or not. We're probably playing black. But I'd like to see like an Opportunity here. Maybe an Air Servant. Or Jace's Mindseeker would definitely qualify. Exactly the kind of card you want in a deck that's got a lot of Claustrophobias and walls. Just a big monster, 4/4 flyer for 6 that, you know, gets you value a lot of the times. Noted that we're passing another Liturgy, a Water Servant, which there's no way this wheels. Maybe get like a Corpse Hauler back or something. I don't know, but yeah, definitely just slamming the Mindseeker here. Pretty easy pick. We have enough removal that we don't need a second Liturgy because we have the 3 Claustrophobias. So yeah, just taking the Mindseeker. This pack is pretty bad for us. The rare is missing. I don't think like any of these cards are playable in our deck. Well, there aren't any colors. Like, I don't want another Cankrix. This guy is like meh. Just like Hate a Threaten? I don't know. Or a Rootwalla? I don't know. There's really nothing here for us. I don't really want to just take another Cankrix, but I might. I guess I should. I don't know. Sure. Ugh. Maybe I just take the Shade. Like, second picking an Armored Cankrix is the worst feeling in the world. Maybe take a Howl. I don't think we can beat that card. So let's either take a pretty bad card or like hate a card from someone else. So I think like the Shade's fine, but we're gonna be heavier blue. So yeah, I'm just gonna hate like a Howl in the Night Pack. That'd be a tough one for us to beat. There's a Gigantic Sliver. That guy's pretty good. So our options are Disperse or the Cockatrice. Disperse is sweet with Archaeomancer, but we do have 3 Claustrophobias and a Time Ebb right now. So I think I just want to take a Cockatrice. It's because we need some bodies. You know, this thing attacks okay and blocks pretty well. And yeah, it's harder to get these than a Disperse. Yeah, I'm just going to take a Cockatrice here. That guy scares me, but yep. Taking the Cockatrice here. Alright, so we have a pretty tough choice. We have an Essence Scatter or a Tidebinder Mage. Tidebinder Mage is pretty sweet, especially since we're blue-black, so there's going to be a lot of red-green out there. Probably all the decks will have at least one of the colors. You know, there might be like a blue-white just because blue's so deep, but this card doesn't really do anything against us either. We don't really have anything early to interact with, so I think I'm just going to take Essence Scatter. I like Essence Scatter a lot more than this guy, and our kind of deck right here. I mean, we have 3 Tidebinder mages that hit anything. Like the 2/2 body's pretty irrelevant because it's not really going to get in. So yeah, I'm just going to take an Essence Scatter here. Alright. There's a Blightcaster, which actually seems real sweet in our deck. 3 Claustrophobias. Maybe get like another Sense Step or 2, something down the road. Yeah, I'm definitely taking this guy. This card seems awesome. Just more free ways to kill things. You know, like just passing a Ring Flesh and a Sense Step, which I'm perfectly fine with. So yeah, definitely taking Blightcaster. Sweet synergy. Okay. Now, I'm going to hide this staff, not playing it in the duress. Let's see what our curve's looking like. So options are the Condor, which is, I don't think this is really a Condor deck. I think it's probably Scroll Thief is the pick here, because we have ways to get him in. And I like drawing cards a lot. So this card's fine, but not really for our deck. Condor's fine, like I said, but for a Tempo-y deck, and we are not Tempo-y. So yeah, I'm just going to take a Scroll Thief here. Child Knight's okay, but yeah, taking the Scroll Thief. Best card in the pack. Here we have Child of Night, Mind Rot, and Undead Minotaur. I don't think it's Mind Rot, although it is sweet with Liturgy. I guess it was a vanilla 2/3, but I think I actually just want to take the Child, just because we don't have anything at 2. And yeah, if it trade for a guy, we're perfectly fine with that, because our deck's better going long. So yeah, I'm just going to take a Child of Night here. Alright. Pretty easy Essence Scatter. Frost Breath is fine, but more for a tempo deck, not a control deck. Minotaur, you can get those anytime. Essence Scatter is really what this deck's trying to do. So yeah, I'm just going to take an Essence Scatter. And obviously Water Servant didn't wheel. I don't think any of these cards are playable. Maybe just take an Altar's Reap. Sideboard card against decks with like Pacifism and stuff. And yeah, both the potential options wheeled. I think I'm just going to take the Shade now. We're getting more into black, so might actually be a fine man in our deck. I think I'm just taking a Naturalize because we have 30 million Claustrophobias. I don't care about any of these cards. Let's take a Brave Elements. All the Armored Cancrics. Sometimes you got to beat down with a 2/5. Alright, so looking good. Hope to get a nice one in pack 3.